Welcome to Opinionizer. Kathleen Wynne. What are we going to do with this Premier of Ontario? All you got to do is open up the comments section of a non-liberal bagman newspaper, or listen to talk radio, or talk to the average Joe in the street, and you would know that her move to raise the minimum wage to $14 suddenly, almost a 30% increase, is not a popular move. The average Joe in the street knows it's not smart to meddle with the economy this way. Because no matter what happens, this is going to have an effect in the long run. But I got to hand it to Wynne. She's a crafty politician. She's managed to deflect all of this negative energy that was coming in about this raise by calling Tim Hortons, the Canadian institution and coffee chain, a bully for daring to limit their employee benefits to try to recuperate some of the losses they're having by being forced to pay well above market rate for their employees. I mean, this is a massive company. I know it's a franchise, but they employ tens of thousands of people in Ontario, I'm sure. And this move by Kathleen Wynne managed to deflect all the heat onto the evil business owners of Tim Hortons for daring to continue to make money in business. It's all well and good for the government to come in and arbitrarily tell everyone what certain people should be making and turn public opinion against a well-known and quite popular business here in Canada. This is a deflection of the greatest order. Tim Hortons is now the victim of a boycott campaign, No Timmy's Tuesday, which is absolutely ridiculous. This is not a charity. These people have the right to make money. And if you're telling them that they're going to have to increase wages, they're either going to have to increase prices, which is going to lead to less overall products sold, or that money has to come from somewhere, because all the people that are in favor of this boycott and calling out evil Tim Hortons are the same people who work for the government, work in services, have never produced a thing in their life, nor have they run a business in their life. Because they don't know what it's like. They just think money magically materializes out of the ether, and a little bit more is not a problem. Well, there's real economic implications of this. If you raise wages 30%, that's going to cut into margins. And if these people can't make money running their business, they're either going to close up or they're going to have to raise prices. But raising prices doesn't mean that automatically they're going to sell the same amount of coffee and donuts. So, Kathleen Wynne, a pretty smart move to try to deflect the criticism once again. But once again, her calling Tim Hortons a bully for daring to do a prudent business move in response to a brutal government command is terrible.